Okay, so now we are seeing this equal sum partition, okay, where the problem statement is like you are given a array which has some element, in this case 1, 5, 11, and 5, and you have to print uh, true or false basically, uh, like if two subsets with the same sum is possible or not. So if you see this array, no, like, let me write it, array 1, 5, 11, and 5. This can be broken into two subsets with equal sum. Okay, so one will be 1, 5, and 5, and other will be 11. So if you see the sum of these two subset, this is equal to 11, right? So like if this kind of scenario is possible, then we have to print true or else false, right? So let's start doing this. So uh, let's say we have a we have one array. Let's represent array as this has some element inside it. Okay, and we have created two partition of it. Let's call p1, p2. It will have some unique element from this array, and this will have also some unique element from this array. Okay, this partition 2 will have some elements, right? Consider the sum of this array is s1, and consider this sum as s2. Since in our case, this S1 and S2 has to be equal because we are looking for equal sum partition, right? So if this is S and this is S, then let's draw equation S plus S, P1 sum, P2 sum, like the partition 1 array sum and partition 2 array sum is equal to sum of entire array, right? So sum of entire array. So 2s is equal to, let's call sum of entire array is sum itself, right? So s is equal to sum upon 2. Okay, so this is one thing, and let's focus more on this 2s. So you must be knowing one thing, no? So you must be knowing one thing, that if the if the if the number is like if the number is even or odd, if you're multiplying with 2, it will be even, right? So let's take one example as let's say 7. This is odd number. Okay, if you're doing 2 into 2 into 7, 2 into 7, that will be 14, which is even, right? This was odd. Let's take one even number. Let's say 8. So 2 into 8, again 16. So this is also even. Okay, so one thing we can be completely sure of is like if 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 there is equal sum, if there has to be equal sum, then the complete sum of the array should be equal to even number. Okay, if you see like what I'm talking about, like let's take this array again, equation. So 2s is equal to sum, right? So this sum has to be even number, right? Because we are multiplying with 2 here. So what we can think of is like the base condition. If sum of entire array modulus 2 not equal to 0, then in case we will return false, because subset of uh, subset is not possible in that case. I'll tell you how. Let's see that also. So let's take another example where the total array sum was like, let's take cases also. Case 1, sum of array elements is 23. So can you partition this array based on equal sum? That's not possible, no? So you have to either do 11, 12, or 10, 13, but equal sum is not possible, right? So that's why, like, if we at the first instance itself, if we see that sum is equal to odd, which is this case, okay, then we'll simply return false, that equal sum partition is not possible, right? And and let's say case 2, wherein uh, we have sum equal to 22, okay, which is even. Let me write this to case also, okay. So when sum is 22, then sum of one subset will be 22 by s. Why? Because of the above equation. 2s is equal to sum, right? So 2s is equal to 22, s is equal to 22 upon 2, right? So this is the sum of one subset, which is 11. So now what we have to do is, now we have to look for this 11 target. So similar to our previous question, like what we did is, like we was given an array, okay, we was given an array with some element, and we were always given also given a sum, target sum 11 or something, and we have to tell like if uh, a subset is possible inside this array with some 11 or not, okay. That we have already done, right? So if I have to update this, so in case of else, right, just we will return subset sum with an array and size also, and then sum by 2, okay. And depending upon this output, like if it is returning true or false, we can have our complete answer. So that's it. But let's code also this one. Yeah, it won't take much time. So let me go quickly to this VS Code. Okay, so this was our subset sum problem. Okay, now let me write one more function as equal sum partition. Partition. Fine. No? Equal sum partition with array size and then sum. No, there is no need of sum, actually size is okay. Or let's take new array, no, to the same array which we have taken in our example array 1, which has 1, 5, 11 and 5, right? And size is 4. That's fine. Equals some. This will be also boolean, so bool answer 1. Similarly, and if answer 1, like if we have a true, then we'll simply return or print um, equals some partition is possible. Let's give this new line also. Equals some partition is not even possible. Okay, now just let us declare this function bool type int array and int. So equals some problem partition and then array and then size. Okay, so for let's calculate the sum first. Calculate sum of the entire array. So for int I is equal to 0. Okay, I less than size I plus plus and then sum plus equal to array of I. Let's declare sum also. Int sum equal to 0. Fine. And so we have the sum, right? Now we have to check if sum mod 2 not is equal to 0, then okay, so return false. Okay, this is odd. Else if it is even, then we'll simply return subset sum. What is array? Size is we already know, and sum is sum divided by 2. Okay, so this is fine. Let's run and see. Let's see, sum is possible, right? Let's see one wrong case also. So 6. Now let's run and see. Yes, so sum is not possible, so that is working. Let's close this for now.